forward button, and this is ESUBA versus Splat. The team of both teams of acronyms will be duking it out today. I don't remember what their names stand for, but if you if you wanna, if someone wants to educate me on the lore of their acronym names, please say it in chat, because I don't remember. Yeah, so first we have Wahoo World, you know, the special listening, it's not zones, so you don't have, I don't, does Turf War have the pole in Wahoo? I don't think it has the pole. I don't remember. Anyway. We are getting right into this shit. Let's see what everybody will be running. I see someone has the default title, freaking cool. Ooh, we have a Dynamo. Alright, Splat bringing in a Dynamo, NZAP, 89, the Stamper, and the Blobbler, and we have another 89, the Sploosh, Junior, and get me out of this. Give me free to get free cam. Junior and the gold trash can, who's already has a booyah, just lobbing it into the middle. We see the chum coming out from from ESUBA, I mean from Splat, Jesus, from there 89. Oop, we see someone down. The Sploosh going deep, taking out the Dynamo, going down themselves. Looks like ESUBA was going in quite quick, going on the offensive quite quick in this turf war. 2 down on ESUBA currently. The last remaining member of Splat jumping into mid, going out chum to get that turf. No one to contest it, so they will be getting a good bit of ink from that. Ooh, we see a triple from the hammer, and that's gonna give ESUBA time, give them time to get in and get some turf on the enemy base. But the Zap 89 has won the matchup against the Arrow Spray, and we'll be doing the same on the other side. While two go down on ESUBA, and we see the chum coming out once again. The chum getting a good bit of turf there, and here's a rain from the Blobber as the NZAP and the Blob move in. Looks like we see a trade down here, and we see the Dynamo jumping somewhere. I don't know where. I think they jumped to spawn. Yeah, they jumped back to spawn. Currently, the fights are not in mid. ESUBA and they're currently fighting each other in their bases. Pretty much like it was pretty much a 2v2 at our moment. And here we are, the last minute of turf. Currently, Dynamo moving in while the NZAP going down from ESUBA was in their base. Throwing. You see a Booyah down mid, getting a bit of ink, getting us to get some ink. Junior going down. Splash going down. It's gonna be unfortunate they're not gonna have that hammer out immediately. And we see the chumps coming out, not getting any new turf, which is unfortunate. Spawns. See the Stamper going in to get some turf in the enemy base, with the rain also doing the same. See a trade with the Splash and the Blob. Here we come the chum from ESUBA. Getting a little bit of turf out of that. We see a trade with Junior and the Blob. It's pretty cool. Oh, I think I see a tick of danger right now. It looks like and that's a ESUBA turf. Nope, that's the wrong one. Let me flip that. There we go. So we'll be taking turf. That was definitely that's a good match. Most of the fights taking place in a opposing team's bases rather than mid themselves. You know, it's a strat. It's a strat. Nothing wrong with that. Where are we going next? We are going to Manta Maria. Now this is the stage I don't like, but I can't explain why. Anyway, it's pretty cramped with a bunch of walls. Like, any weapons that feel like height advantage, benefit from height can benefit from it. So cannot excel at it. I mean, so you know, that means buckets, brushes, especially the octo brush. Rollers can too. So many corners to go around. They're just gonna sit there and be like, whoop, whoop, dead. And no, I don't know the exact height of the platforms near the middle. So I wouldn't be able to tell you if rollers can actually reach that if they peak. If someone were to peek like the ledge. They probably can because that vertical height is very deceptive. Very, very deceptive. We're currently waiting for a couple subs. In. Somebody's gonna hop in here. Join the forum. Also with the dual zone. Though it's like, it's not, zones are really close together. It's not like, it's the only really separating thing is the pole in the middle. So I don't think it's like really as much as a factor as it would be for, Lami. I guess. Yeah, that's just, I might be completely wrong. I could be bullshitting that. Oh, I got a DM and I forgot to answer it. Oh, that probably delayed it a bit. But that's my answer. That's my response right there. Well, let me get y'all on the match so y'all can see. Cause everyone, the timer's ticking down. Timer's ticking down. And we're going to a boat. Hey, did y'all know that a canoe is inkable near spawn? You should jump to it. You should launch out of it, or like launch at it when you spawn in. It's funny. Only useful in Turf War, but it's funny. That's something I learned in Splatfest. Not the host connection, no! Not the maps and modes, no! Not the lobby. Where's wait, where's Cool's name on here? Well, they're online, so it looks like it did die. Which means it wasn't just me. Which means y'all don't get to miss the content. Just gotta wait for everybody to repopulate. So anyway, let's look at the maps again. Yeah, let's look at the maps again. Would you look at those maps? Those are some interesting maps, except for that boat one. I don't know why they put that back in the game. You know what map they should have brought back instead of Manta Maria? It starts with Moray and ends with fun. I know I said that brine water was like basically Moray Towers, but it's not, it's worse. See, Moray Towers, chargers could see everything, but there was this thing like they had to, there's this railing that they had to jump shot over. They couldn't see necessarily everything. You can swim and be safe, which is weird that they put a stage that's even worse. They didn't learn. All they learned was it shouldn't be too high. And then they made it so snipers can see everything. Oh, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. Last season, well, at the end of the season, any team that qualifies for playoffs can submit a stage. My team, Spectacular Dolphins, submitted Moray Towers all modes into the finals poll, and everyone yelled at us. Oh, we fucking do it again. Oh, the game started. Let me switch to that shit real quick. Yep, Splat Zones on Manta Maria. We got the pole. We got, ooh, a Hydra. Hydra and a jet. Double anchor. We see that Plat's going to be used. We see another jet. That Plat is definitely going to be used in mid. We have a Hydra, trash can, Novo Tri, and custom jet. Then we have a Clash, gold trash can, custom jet again, and the base NZAP. VNZAP. Or I forget the number that NZAP is. And let's see how they play. We're starting to oh, we see a Booyah already out. We see one down on ESUBA. The Hydra going down on the Splat. The arrow spray going on Splat. And it looks like ESUBA might be able to grab that zone. ESUBA grabs the zone and the ticking begins. We see Nouveau attempting to stop the counter on their zone. Stops it. The jet pressuring them, forced them to move back. ESUBA, the rest of ESUBA seem filing back in. 2 down. Ends up taking out both of them, and we see the Booyah charging up for the gold arrow spray in the hopes of keeping himself alive with it. They go down though. Managing to stop the timer for a little bit while the Nouveau jumps back in, gets a pick, runs out of ink, goes down themselves. The jet has returned on Splat. Oh, we see one of ESUBA's down, and also turns back again, and here comes another Booyah. More Booyahs. That was just 3 Booyahs just now. That ends up eating that Booyah and allowing Splat to capture and give them a penalty. And recapture once again to gain some points. We getting them points. Splat is getting some points, and we see another Booyah point blank to defend themselves, taking down 2, it looks like. And ESUBA taking the zone again. Zones. We see 2 of the Splat going on to Plat, take that fight. We see a trade, and one went down. One of the ESUBA went down to the drink. Oh, is that moving down? The Hydra going down to the Clash. Nouveau returning to stop the stop their zone, throwing out the drink, some sippies. Though no one really able to, in position to grab it themselves. Nouveau goes down, though with their sippies they'll be back shortly. Aerospray going down as well for Splat, and ESUBA will be recapturing. You see the rain coming out from Splat, gives some pressure to force a... Ooh, looks like the Aerospray goes down to the rain. Clash seems like they went down to the rain as well. And this gives a Splat time to get back in, and they're in the zone. They're capturing. So getting some points. They lose it for a second, get it right back. Getting some picks on ESUBA, and we see another booyah. Anyone counting how many booyahs there are? There must have been at least 9 by now. Quick, someone get the count on them booyahs. Man, we getting a lot of that. Here comes the rain from ESUBA. Ooh, we see a nice victory for ESUBA. Getting 2 matches right there, throwing the booyah on the opposing zone to capture it. And ESUBA just getting the picks right now. The Nouveau taking down 1, but going down themselves, and it looks like ESUBA's gonna count down their penalty and get a couple points out of this. While Splat is repopulating. And looks like they're opting for the box to get right into mid. Taking out the Aerospray. Jet falling. We see the Trizuka attempting to take out the booyah, going down to the booyah, but then they go down themselves, and the Nouveau losing a 2v1, and ESUBA's countdown is ticking quite quick. Few Nintendo seconds left. Will that booyah be quick enough? Will that booyah be? Nope, not quite. That is an ESUBA point right there. Oh yeah. Yeah, back to the conversation before. Yeah, we did that. Keep in mind, I think Mario was legal on 2 modes for that season. And Dolphins are like, fuck it. Everything. They're all there. Every playoff team had to suffer. But anyway, let's look at the map. See what goes next. National Phones Tower. What's notable about those? The carousel is always going to be an issue. Not so much the carousel. I guess the carousel may still be a problem, but it's mostly the ones on the opposing team's sides. Because it's hard. If someone gets up there, it's gonna be hard. It's hard to pull them off there, and then you just get free reign if you don't have any anchor. I just dropped my phone. If you don't have any weapon with anchor-ish tendencies or with range. And even then, that's still just one person firing at him. Which might not be enough pressure to get the pick before they can do damage. And plus having the anchor distracted also doesn't help. Basically, you just gotta prevent them from getting up there in the first place. Otherwise, they'll kind of go down quick. You know what I'm saying? Boop. Alright, we're about to go to Museum des Enfants. See what everybody will bring in. What will we bring in? Let's look at these titles. Live streaming Little Sister. I don't think you're streaming, Westerford. I need to see proof. Where's your undercover? Yes, they know. They know. Who is that? 1KE. Thank you. Okay, from Splat we see a Splat Charger, Blobber, Luna Blaster, and the Stamper. And from ESUBA we see the Undercover Umbrella, the Machine, Sloshing Machine, Base Roller, Beat Roller, and Zap. Currently ESUBA going for that push. No, wait. Yeah. No. That was Splat. Now ESUBA's going for the push, though. Reaching the first checkpoint after taking out a lot of Splat. One down the Splat again. Ends up giving pressure from below. And we see the shield coming out from ESUBA to get to that second checkpoint safely. The shield's down, and the Charger has free reign on their bodies. Oh, we see the attempt to Reef Slider. Reef Slider gets picked before they can initiate. But it looks like the ESUBA might be getting checkpoint. They get checkpoint. Undercover going down again. Their shield got something though. Helped out a little bit. Oh, you see the vac not quite getting the right angle. And it is currently like a 1v1. And the machine taking out the Charger, so ESUBA can resume their push. Oh wait. Yeah. Sorry, just mixing it. ESUBA resuming their push, having passed second place. You see the Reef Slider taking out the Stamper. Oh, that is a wipeout, and ESUBA will be getting to that next checkpoint. Splat still has a chance here. They can stop this push. Take one down. Undercover's up top, causing trouble. And they weren't quite able to get on the tower, which is an ESUBA knockout. I appreciate the undercover. Oh, what are all these freaking windows open? Where are we going next? Undertow Rainmaker. Undertow Rainmaker. Now, the glass on this mode really isn't useful, since like it's not being up in glass. It's not really beneficial to Rainmaker in my opinion. They're just down below, which is a good thing for me to do glasses. Taking out people on the glass is annoying. Well, in here you can just pretty much annoy them because they don't have good angles on really anything. Can't really get a good angle on that. So basically we have a platform in the middle and two pits on each side. Both paths you do have to go through an uninkable route, though the left path you can climb up at the beginning of it, come to a platform that is inkable for a swift KO, or swift points, I guess. Or we could run through the fire and the flames on glass. On the right side has an uninkable ramp, but it's not as long as glass path on the left. Yeah, it's a pretty good. You can do something with either side. It just depends on what the other team's set up. See a Charger, Trash Can returning, a Heavy, and the Stamper returning. For Splat and for ESUBA, we see a 52, the Rapid Blaster. We see the Stamper going down quick and with the Sploosh and in the Junior rounding out ESUBA. They are going for the left, which in my opinion is probably easier. It's farther from spawn. They take a while to get back in there. Sploosh going down to the Booyah. 52, the only one remaining there with the ally jumping in, able to get through without getting instantly killed, though going down to the Rainmaker, but the 52 taking out the Rainmaker themselves, and now the Charger for Splat remains getting the 52. The big problem from the last push. Getting a pick on the Junior. Splash getting the checkpoint and taking out the Stamper, going in for more for the rest of the team. Heavy taking down the Hammer user. You see a Booyah from Westifer. Not quite getting the Junior able to take them down. But the 52 going down themselves. Heavy opting for a reset on Splat side, setting it back into the middle. ESUBA will be grabbing again and attempting another push. But this gives Splat time to come back in and make something happen without ESUBA getting too many points, lowering the possibility of getting points with the reset. So the Booyah forcing ESUBA to move forward, but they don't have, Splat doesn't have anybody to for the Booyah to pincer them into, and ESUBA will be taking that KO. The freaking prefix meaty returns. The meaty lone wolf. Quality. No, that was a reset. They jumped down and respawned back in mid. Whether or not it was intentional could be a question, but I think it probably was. They were likely trying to get that pick on the. I'm gonna assume they're trying to get that pick on that last person that was firing on them before resetting. Anyways, here we are. We're going to brine. We're going to worse Moray Towers. Worse Moray Towers. Let's see if the sniper will be returning. They have quite the advantage there. They can see everything. You know, this stage would be a lot better if it had some poles and a car on stick. I think that would improve the stage, like at least tenfold, maybe. Every stage can benefit from car on stick. Let's see what they go. Let's see how they handle Clam Blitz. Another fast mode. Let's see who we get in the split. The blitz points. This map is very small. It is very small. Downtown office drone. Wait, what was that last title? Late night coffee? Wait, I couldn't. No, that was something else. Oh, we see the undercover returning. Yes. First, we see the rapid deco, Blob returning. We finally see our Kraken, and there's the Tentatek splatter. We have the undercover, V-Tri-Slosh, Sploosh, and the N-Zap. Let's see how they roll out. We see already one down on Splat. Two down on Splat. See a trade. And we see a football formed by ESUBA going in with the hammer. We have the Kraken attempting to counter the hammer. Hammer getting the football in. See the Reef Slider coming, getting a pick on the Blob, and the Kraken wearing out, and they were able to take them down. The deco going down on Splat. And ESUBA's just getting a bunch of points right now. Currently out of clams, having to wait in mid. Wait for the clams to respawn because it's quite early in game. There's not really enough time for the first clam spawns to make that death push. Oh, we see the hammer returning with the Reef Slider start off. Reef Slider start. And here we go with the same play again. Ooh, unable to take down the jet. And ESUBA's getting even more points right now. Trade with the deco and the N-Zap. ESUBA's almost there. Almost there. Ooh, they need to stop that football, and that's the game. That is another KO. Looks like ESUBA has taken this and ran with it. Late night gamer. Self-proclaimed planner. That's what it is. Yes. GG's, GG's. I've been invited to play. I don't know when. I'm not in the pool. GG's both teams. You did good. You did good. Thanks for playing. And thank you, viewers, for showing up. Yeah. Connection was lost. Alright, GG's, GG's, GG's. I'm out of here. Because I have to wake up at 1 a.m. Goodbye.